presented by EA Sports. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Trying to lay one up deep. And it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Ready. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 24. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go now. Drill 52. Fight 60. Snap, red.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Now this one complete on the slant route. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. 2nd and 2. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal-caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
A short kick taken at the 18. The Packer offense offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
After the sack on first down, Rodgers. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. He'll get it inside the 20, and he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. He'll drop to throw. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. The slot man in motion right. 2nd and 15. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Ridder and the Falcons need an answer, and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Drake London. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Falcons are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields this way up at the 17. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Samori Toure, 64 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Here's Damiere Byrd to return from his end zone. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And really, it's worth talking a little more about the stakes of this game. Currently, these are the top 2 seeds in the NFC. I think they're the 2 best teams. Would you agree?
I think you can definitely make the case that they are, and I like where you're going with that. I do know that we've seen a couple of other teams along the way that would say, hey, don't forget about us. But your premise, I think, could be spot on. These could easily be the top 2 teams in the NFC.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
I thought he did a nice job there of reading the coverage and realized he didn't have anything downfield. So what quarterback doesn't love having a running back who's a terrific safety valve that he can dump the ball off to and turn it into a big hitter anyway?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's able to find Melton. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these 2 entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Dillon. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now Rodgers. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Fourth down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Slot man moves right. 2nd and 3. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Dancing, and he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down.
Right, 60. Triple 38, Black Olsen.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great play there. With his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Now a dump off here complete.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. 2nd and 1. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Okay, right? Field blue. Field green.
The slot man in motion right. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Again, he'll drop to throw. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. True able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Rodgers. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And it will be Falcon football. Meanwhile, out in Los Angeles, they're in the second quarter now. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw. This one left side caught by Patterson. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They'll look look to throw here on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will do it for this first half. So we are at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Right, 97. 22 middle. Black ultra. Yellow.
And the slot man goes in motion left. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
52 blaster. Hey,
Slot man moves right. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. Just a gain of a couple there. And 3rd and 8 now. Now Rodgers. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Rodgers again now. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now Jones. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Rodgers going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Jones. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now their defense came through with a goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
52, red, yellow.
They'll look to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Patterson finding space at the 40. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And sometimes when you see a running back lined up out wide, you think maybe he's just a decoy. But not in this case. He was lined up out wide to the left, turned into a primary receiver, and picked up a nice chunk of yardage.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Strike 60. Trouble 38.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. The slot man in motion right. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. Back to throw here. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And now off to the races, down the right side. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Next to score, Falcons 38, Packers 17. Pat O'Donnell set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Bird to return from his end zone.
Jameer Bird on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that pick 6 a moment ago doesn't change things too much. They still seem pretty comfortable with a 3-possession 4th quarter lead. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. This pass is caught by London. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 27 yards there, 1st down.
10 cycles.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Fight 50. Ready?
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll look to throw. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 27-yard line. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So time runs out. It's a victory for the